Disclaimer, disclaimer, warning, warning, emergency. This is your local hospital police technician. There's been a little something crazy going on. We've been doing a live show. Amateurs the live show, in fact. However, with live, sometimes mistakes happen. Nobody's perfect, to say the least. The audio is a little weird in the first maybe 10, 15 seconds, but please hang in there. This show is so good. It's the most fun we've ever had. So if you can get through it, enjoy Amateurs Live, the podcast. Thank you very much. This is Lily speaking. Have a great day.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Welcome to Amateurs Live. Please welcome Lily Langen and Spencer Glassman.
I brought my purse on stage like Pink Pantheress. So,
are we taller? Are we taller in real life?
Nobody knows us.
Whatever.
Whatever. Hey everyone!
What's going on? How are we feeling tonight? Who here's listened to the podcast before? Whatever. I'm just saying that.
There's more people than I know even.
That's crazy. Might I just be the first to say, I'm Spencer Glassman.
I'm Lily Langen.
And we're comics.
Dumb sluts.
And best friends.
In that order.
And this is Amateurs Live!
1,800 people in the crowd.
Yeah, we're gonna CGI in like a ton of people, sort of Wembley Stadium. Where is
Wembley Grand Slam. Isn't that a tennis?
I don't know.
Isn't that a tennis?
Kind of.
I watched Challengers like one time. I don't know.
You told me you watched it twice.
But a tennis is twice. I watched it twice. Just for the kissies.
Bisexuals be like.
Just for the kissies.
Can I admit something to you?
Yeah.
Earlier today we were talking about Challengers and you said something like, "Oh, it's just like a perfect movie, like every," and I went, there was too many boys in it.
Oh.
It was a lot of thigh. I think I've talked about this in the pod before. It was too much thigh for me and men.
Too much thigh. I like a little thigh. But if anything, Zendaya got in the way of their.
Oh right, we talked about
this.
She doesn't look like she could have given birth.
Too. She doesn't have the hips.
So we have so much to literally talk about and get through, and like it's almost too much.
We haven't caught up in a while, and I
haven't looked at you in ages.
A story for the age. I have a story for the ages.
Oh God.
Something really traumatic happened to me a while ago. I've had tummy issues all my life.
As you know.
IBS. I thought maybe it'd get a woo. I don't know why.
IBS.
Thank you. Never have I had to shit in the streets before. Until earlier today. The perfect timing for the rain. It really is. No, the other week I had to shit in an alley. I did. And
so I get a text that's just like, "Oh my God, you're never gonna believe what just happened." And I'm like, "What? Did someone like ask for your autograph?"
In a way, I left my signature.
You left your mark on the city.
I left my handprint.
God.
I was tempted because, here's the thing. I've never done it before. It was an emergency. It was for anyone who knows. It was Queen's Park.
It wasn't just for fun.
There's nothing around.
Thanks for clarifying that you weren't just like, "Fuck this noise."
It sounds fun. I know we all want to try it, but it was really dramatic. The only thing open was a Swiss Chalet. I was like, oh, heaven, Swiss Chalet. Everyone's getting the squirts in Swiss Chalet.
I used to work there.
They know I'm coming here. There's no door. There's no entrance to Swiss Chalet. I couldn't get it.
It was like Diagon Alley. You're just tapping on the bricks outside.
Let me in. So I went to the alley. I found a little place comfortable for me, hidden from the rest of the world. My little
how deep into how far
oasis.
Deep into the alley were you?
Pretty far deep. I found like a ramp
you weren't
that
like
went to nowhere.
You weren't like street corner. Like,
no,
people couldn't see you from the street.
Like I shit on a ramp that was going to like a power box.
You shit on a ramp like an accessibility.
No, but there was no door coming out of it. Like I don't know who would have needed to go in there.
You shit on an accessibility.
Yeah. Well, what? They're gonna roll through it? Sorry.
Oh God. We can't do this podcast.
That's kind of the jokes that I do.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The good news is it came out in one kerplunk
of diarrhea.
There was no, thank you. There was no shrapnel.
See, that's right. No, that's right.
Nothing.
For diarrhea.
It was nothing on my shoes.
No,
nothing on my coat.
And you had?
I had tissues. I was tempted to write like, "I'm so sorry,"
in the shit with your
shit. For whoever had to clean it up. I was like, "I'm so sorry."
Finger painting.
I felt lethargic after. I felt like nothing mattered. I felt like Dr. Manhattan. I was like,
Who's
okay,
Dr.
nobody.
Manhattan?
This crowd is too. It's a superhero. It's
Okay, guys.
and
can
he's
I tell
like
you
so
something?
powerful. No, he's so powerful. No, here's the thing, because he's so powerful that he doesn't care about
Speaking of
human lives
superheroes,
anymore.
Yesterday, I had to go to Sherway Gardens to try to buy a Christmas gift for Lily Langen. And what you may or may not know about Lily is that she is particular.
Nobody knows that.
Telling you about this.
Don't tell them. No,
She's
don't
very
tell them
particular.
that. They don't
she
know that.
loves figurines, action figures,
Figures of speech.
a full-figured woman. But so I was like trying to get her a Christmas gift because I got, basically what happened was, and you don't even know this yet, is that my girlfriend texted me saying, hey, just giving you a heads up, Lily has got you a gift. So like act fast. And I'm like, okay, amazing. I'm going to get her something.
I like to win at Christmas.
She's
I
very,
do.
She's
So
very,
that's-
very good at gift giving. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get her something. And then I'm like, in the mall, I go to Conspiracy Comics and Anime, a place I don't belong. Like a place I
You're
shouldn't
simply
be.
tune pretty for
I'm
that.
too gorgeous to be
You
at
shouldn't have had to go there.
They looked at me like, ma'am, are you lost?
Yeah.
And your partner Dave had sent me pictures of your whole toy wall so that I could cross-reference what we had, what we didn't have, what we liked. And I'm trying to find something from, he goes, anything King of the Hill, anything Futurama.
That's hard to find. Those are hard to find.
Anything My Melody, right? And I go in there and I'm like, oh, cool. They have like, this. And then I remember, do we hate Funko Pops? And I texted him, do we hate Funko Pops? We hate Funko Pops. I'm like, that's like 90% of this fucking store.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot.
literally felt like I was like, I had was dating someone who had like a son with autism or something. And I was like, being like, what do I get for this kid? And I would explain to them, I'm like, so she's very particular. She likes what she likes.
Yeah.
And then I bought you, I've already given it to her, so it's fine. I bought her this 2 figurine set, which was one My Melody and one Kuromi.
They come in a pair.
And I was very proud of it. I'm like, okay, I got something cute. It looks like us, kind of. One's evil, one's good. Like Wicked.
Whoa,
No,
we are
no,
kind of like
they're
Wicked.
Which one's which?
And I'm the one that does this.
What's that?
Don't they do that a lot? Like, doesn't Cynthia
I
do that
must
a
have
lot? Isn't
missed
she known for that?
I must have missed that shot in the movie.
Us, we hold space for each other.
Oh my god, we
Not
are
us holding space for each other.
tonight.
Wait, hold
Alex.
space for amateurs.
Alex holds space with us. Alex is doing tech. He doesn't want to hold. Do you want to hold space? Anyways, he does. It's our thing. But anyway, so I got that, and I like Dave, like her boyfriend, didn't answer me for hours when I asked, like, does this work? Is this okay? He didn't answer me for hours, and then I get home and he just texts me, oh, she hates Kuromi. I was like, fuck, bro.
It's a tough day to be Kuromi.
It's a tough day to have.
I don't hate her. She's just not my favorite. My Melody is my favorite.
She's not your
obviously.
type.
Did I ever tell you that one time I matched with a girl? She asked me my
my
favorite
God.
Sanrio.
You're gay.
No, we dressed the same. Like we matched on that.
Oh,
no, yeah.
okay,
No,
no.
we matched on Tinder. She asked me my favorite Sanrio. I said My Melody. She said bye and unmatched me.
That was your one true love.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
exactly
She was my
you.
Kuromi. Wait, come back.
So that's what I got you. But instead, I got you something else. Well, I got you that. You have to suck it up.
Yeah.
And
No, I loved it. I
I
loved
got her. What did I get you? What is it called?
Crystal candies.
Crystal gems, like the crystal.
Like the crystals.
She wants to show everyone too.
Oh.
She's like,
Well,
maybe we can eat.
We
them
were
on
gonna
stage."
maybe ASMR them on it, but no.
But it's stupid.
Well, they're in a box, so it
So
doesn't
it's
make any
basically
sense.
it's
But
like
you know,
a-
like crystal
Because I ended up
candies?
going into a store that was like it was like as seen on TikTok, which is the new version of an as seen on TV store. It's like all the TikTok trends, but in a store. So this is the ones where it looks like a crystal, but it's candy and people
And
eat
it's
them.
ASMR. It's like
So I don't know if you guys watch the same porn as we do. Clearly not.
clearly.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
that's that.
Oh yeah, can I
So-
tell you a follow up on the story?
I guess.
Me and my partner, not the girl that I matched it. We
Your
did a follow
boyfriend.
up. We did a follow up on the shit on the street. We went and found it again.
What do you mean it's still there?
Yeah. It was, but okay, here's what's crazy. Before we
You
had
have to
seen,
clean it
before we'd seen-
up.
I was half expecting cops to be there waiting for me. This was a week later. I was half expecting them to be
We
like,
found her.
They always come back.
They always return
come
to
back
the scene of the crime. So how was it
I was like,
doing?
yeah, but what's going to be worse? That it's gone? Or that it's still there?
Well, like someone ate it? Like
Well,
what
like
do you
what if like
think?
someone had to clean it up? I'd feel so bad. That's
right,
where the
it's
I'm
so much
sorry
better
came
that
in.
it's just festering in the street.
Well, it was. It got cold and cute. It was so cold. You know what?
It got
If you're
crust-
cold, they're cold. let your shits in.
Let
this
them in,
season.
bring them in.
Please, let them in.
I know. What an ad for indoor plumbing.
Yeah. The Romans when they
But didn't But did
invented-
did I ever talk about like Amelia, my girlfriend who has IBS as well? Shout out. Once we were like, did I tell you about this when we were driving we were in traffic in New York, and we were in like bumper to bumper, like
my
on Broadway and, Canal Street. And we were on our way to shoot for something. And we're in an Uber, and she just went, like, first of all, she farted. And she went, I'm so sorry. And we were in the Uber with someone else that I worked with.
Oh, you guys weren't Uber drivers in New York, both of you? Those tandem cars where you both have the wheels?
We were driving Uber with our tandem bike, which is as we do. Everyone there has 2 jobs.
Yeah.
So, and she farted, and she went, I'm so sorry. And then I was like, it's fine. She opened the window, and she just went, I have to go. And got out of the Uber, got out, started running down the street. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go to set. Like, meet me in Manhattan. Like, I gotta go. Like, whatever.
Meet me at the Empire State Building.
Yeah,
if you still love me.
If you still love me, be there at midnight.
Yeah. With shit all over her pants and her.
I'll be the one who's shit myself.
Yeah.
But basically, she ran to the nearest McDonald's, and this is how bad traffic in New York is. She ran, shit, and then found us at the light.
God, that's so
she got
funny.
back in and was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And that's when I knew.
That's when you knew she was the one.
I fell in love. Okay, guys. So we did something really awesome over the weekend that we're really excited to talk about. We did the unthinkable for 2 women of our stature. We posted photos of ourselves on r/roastme.
Yeah, we did.
If you're familiar, that's a Reddit page wherein people post photos of themselves and say, kind of have at it, tell me the worst things about myself. And we've been wanting to do this for a minute, but we really want to do it.
And they're so good. They're so bad. One of mine just said, you look like a piece of shit. All right. Okay, so me in the alley, me shit in the, no.
Mine
It was,
were kinda-
it was maybe something.
Wait, what was the one? Mine were kind of disappointing. I posted 5 pictures, so they vary. Like, people had a lot of comment on the evolution of, like, you went from hot to ugly to hot. Like, it was like skinny, fat, pick a side kind of energy. This one I liked. It said, in pick number 3, you look as bored as I felt looking at the rest of these. If people were spices, you'd be flour. I kind of like that. That had something. And then someone else said, I went to go leave a comment, but I forgot what you look like. As soon as I went to the comments, I forgot what you look like. And I was like, that's
a good one.
That's pretty good. What do you got?
Oh God, all these. A lot of people talked. I posted a picture with cleavage. I'm
Really good-
insecure.
really
I'm
good
insecure about my
cleavage,
cleavage
too.
because I have the cleavage that gaps. You do it, but there's
Shout
a
out
gap in it.
cleavage, though. Yum.
Yeah, baby. I have baby gap cleavage.
Yeah.
So a lot of people said you should slap those fried eggs on OnlyFans because, little known fact, comedians need to be funny to be successful. That one's okay. Okay, that one's actually hurtful. I cry. On the I actually don't think we should finish these anymore.
Well, I feel like I want to kind of highlight a trend that I found in my comments, which I was taking every single one as a compliment.
Yeah.
Which is just all the celebrity lookalikes, which are not insults. It just says budget Kate Winslet.
That's nice.
Amazing.
That's kind.
That's what I'm going for.
That's kind.
It said chapel grown. Like grown.
Yeah.
Like chapel grown. And then chapel drowned.
Yeah.
EBT Billie Eilish, which I thought was
What's
very
EBT though?
like electronic bank transfer, like a convenient. It's like in the states they have them in like bodegas. So I'm assuming that means like broke
Like Walmart version.
Walmart Billie Eilish, which I also take as a huge
Oh, you would
compliment.
know Walmart, wouldn't you? You do shop at you know that one? Oh, Walmart version of Justin Bieber?
Oh, you would know that. This one, Timu Emmy Rossum.
That one's
From
nice.
Shameless.
That one's good.
I should show this to my agent.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
You should. That's your
And
archetypes.
then this one's great. Evan Rachel Wooden.
Evan Rachel Wood. Who is that?
Like Evan Rachel Wood.
Who is that though?
She from the like 2000s.
Oh, okay.
She's like an original 2000s hot girl. Sorry if I must say.
I was told, Alex, I don't know if you have a picture. I was told I look like the AT&T girl from the commercial, the AT&T commercial.
Yeah.
I kind of do.
But they said,
And Kate, they said, and a lot of them they said Lily from AT&T. I was like, that's so funny. They're using my name. Her name's Lily. That's kind of creepy.
and then what's so curious about this phenomenon of posting yourself on r/roastme is, so the comments will be like this and that, but the DMs.
Yeah, the DMs all say, you're too cute
You're
to
too
roast.
cute to roast. Can I come in your mouth? And it's just like, yes, this is it. All of my comments were like, you look like you give a dry hand job. But the DMs were like,
I'll take that dry hand job.
yeah, I take
That's what they all said.
it was like, you're cute. Are you selling? And I was like, real estate?
Yeah.
Like, what? I want to get into business.
One of mine, I didn't know this was a phrase, but they said, can I tribute you? I didn't know tribute. That's like a pay
Is this
for you
maybe
thing.
not in English is not their first language?
Oh, I didn't think
You never
about
thought
that.
about that.
Oh, I thought it
You
was
think
just
you're
like
inventing the world.
you know, and that's kind of no, but that's kind of forward of me to be like, this is
just
something
assume-
I must not know.
Exactly.
This is not an error.
You are so
I'm so kind
wise
and worldly,
kind.
and
I want to try to find a couple more talks.
yeah. Oh God. Well, I wanted to find more. One of mine said, "Typical Biden transgender voter."
See, mine said that I look like I was from Kansas and vote Republican because I had straight hair in my first.
Yeah.
Oh, I had straight hair in the first photo and then curly hair in the second, and it said, "Curly hair adds 20 pounds." And I thought, that's mean. That's a
interesting.
bias towards straight hair, I think.
Well, yeah, a lot of mine were accidental compliments. So someone said, "You look like a porn star," very kind. Then someone said, "For the blind." So that's actually smart. That's actually strong
This
writing.
says, why does it
actually.
look like your safe word is mayonnaise?
That's cute. That's cute.
Oh, this one's real. This
Yeah.
one hit me in a real way. You look like you have to shave your upper lip twice a week, which is just true.
Yeah. Some of mine were like, some people don't. Someone said, "Stay to your day job."
Stay to your day job.
Okay.
I will not.
Did they think my career was posting on r/roast me? What did they think I was trying to do?
Hey, titties, stay to your
Yeah.
day job.
Stay to your
Oh wait,
day
this
job,
one
please.
says Chapel Big Boned.
That's pretty
hurts.
good. A lot of ours went like, "Oh wow, you got skinny to fat real
Yeah,
quick."
because if you post like a couple photos, it's like, I didn't gua sha that morning or something, and I just look a little different.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this one we love. Solid 6 or 7 out of 10. Oh, out of 100.
Oh my
And
god.
then this one says, you left a few dozen zeros off there.
Yeah. And then, well, you gotta read them like a Redditor, right? You have to be like, actually, you left a couple zeros off
Yeah.
though.
Some of these are just
like, sorry.
these photos are like an omen of what to expect when dating you. Like,
that's
because there are a
kinda
couple
fun.
different pics of me.
This one is kind of real. This one was kind of funny. You have the thinnest, thick eyebrows ever. It's weird looking. All right, that's fair.
You look great with my eyes closed and my computer shut down and threats in my mail.
You look good with threats in his mail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, this is she. She has the meat in like brackets ... curtains, and then he quoted Arby's. So he let me know where he was getting it from.
You have the meat curtains.
She has the meats curtains.
Wait, what was the one that was it said something about looking like I eat tuna casserole, which is funny because what Lily got me for Christmas was 2 cans of tuna.
Oh yeah, I did. But like the fun, like the
But the
pretty
nice
like
ones,
well, apparently it's recession core to
it is.
like tin fish.
Tan
fish. Like, because I've been to Cuba. That fish has spent too
Ooh,
much time in the ocean in the
she's
sun.
bronze. Oh, this is maybe my favorite and probably the most accurate description of how I feel. A Victorian maid desperate for validation.
That one's good.
That hit pretty good.
So if a potato was a face. Was a face?
I think we got the light,
God.
honey boo boo.
Okay.
I think
fine.
we got to bring out
Okay.
I'm
stewing. All right. And then and then this one.
We can send it around.
Yeah.
Anyone who bought a ticket
We
will
can.
send it around. We'll send it through.
Yeah.
You can just look it up, r/roast me.
But we actually have free flipping guests on this show. Normally we don't. Normally we say, this
Normally
is
we
us.
can't afford a third mic.
No, we can't afford a third for our relationship. It just, we know it would tear us
wouldn't
apart. But tonight is
We're
a
gonna
little
give it a
something
try.
special.
All right.
So big round of applause to Chris Sandiford, everyone.
Wow. Wow. Thanks for having me on the pod. Thank you. A tribute to people who don't know on Reddit is when men take a photograph of a lady and they put it on their iPad or something, and they film themselves jerking off onto onto the screen.
Oh, so wouldn't
That's
have
what
paid, I wouldn't have
tributing
gotten
is.
money for it.
I think they have to do it with your permission.
I volunteer
That's
as
really nice
tribute.
of them. Wait, that's really
Yeah,
nice of them.
I volunteer
Yeah.
as tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not nearly as lucrative as you thought it was.
No,
I think you
thought
do
it-
have to get
I was like a
permission.
little frustrated that I was like, I'm dating someone. This is cash offers. These are
Cash
rolling
only,
in.
yeah.
This could be my day job. This could be stick to your day job.
For me, I really do the math so quickly on being like, I wanted to, because some people said, hey, send nudes, or hey, do you want to sell me nudes? I thought, great. You know how quickly that would tank my whole fucking thing, my whole career.
Do you think it would tank? There's a lot of people that we've seen naked who are
I
doing
think
very well.
your whole
one
good girl
look
thing?
at me and casting director. Oh no, thank you.
Does this make more sense for me to do this?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Cool. Sorry, Alex. I know I made you get that special. I made him special order.
Diva.
I have a question. Did no one else know that tribute thing? Am I the only pervert?
Fucking pervert.
Am I the only sicko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No sickos here tonight?
We're all girls
you did?
here.
You knew? We're all
except
girls
for
here.
except for those
Somebody
two men.
waved, but like I can't. Oh yeah, well I know the first and
Those
last
two
name
men
of
that we had in the
man.
crowd.
It's your boyfriend, the pervert, also.
No, there's a different set of men. I swear that came in. That
A
I was like,
different
oh,
set
those
of
men
men.
are trying to be our fans.
Don't make me do that thing where I go one by one and ask you how you heard about the show to see if my ads are working. Blog TO or Instagram ads.
Oh,
Anyways,
all personal friends and family.
Chris,
Yes.
You ever heard of a podcast before?
Yeah, this is where you come and you know
you
you
come.
talk
You do.
and you cast it. It's great.
Yeah.
This is fun.
You ever been on a date?
Oh my
No,
god.
stop. You're embarrassing it. Stop. It's too much.
You ever liked anyone?
I've never. I'm this close to touching a girl this year. I'm gonna do it. I'm
With
gonna
her
do it.
permission.
Yeah,
Yes, with
please.
permission. Oh my god, I'm asking permission. That part I got.
I'm this close
That
to
part I'm
tributing a
good at.
girl.
Yeah.
If she lets me.
Yeah. How are you guys? Laugh out loud. Next time you laugh, do it out loud. I see people
Laugh
do
out
it.
This is the
loud.
thing with podcasts, though. Like, we're used to it being kind of like Dave, who's there, and if he's, not on his phone,
But he has to stifle his laugh. He goes.
and then
Oh,
our
wow.
other
Which
producer,
feels good.
our
Which
other
feels
producer Lillian does sometimes go, you know what you got? And I'm like, well, we don't have a mic on you, so just let's
Relax.
love it, but relax.
Oh, I see. But she's probably trying to like gas
no,
you up.
she's incredible.
Trying
Yes,
to
and
gas
it
you
does
up.
make us feel good.
Yeah.
It makes us feel like we could have a show at Comedy Bar. Potentially. That's how good it makes us feel.
Tonight, gonna love
The
you
people who have been on
tonight.
this stage,
I know.
Jerry Seinfeld has not been here.
It's not been- he may be over there, if anything.
Maybe he's been, probably.
He
Oh,
wouldn't-
the big stage, you mean?
He wouldn't. Yeah, he would not come back.
Nick Kroll has been on this stage.
Nick Kroll's
Nick
been on
Kroll
this
has
stage.
been on
That's
this
kinda
stage.
crazy.
Every time I do a show at Comedy Bar, and my dad's a comic, and everyone in the who listens to podcasts knows that. Anytime I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to Comedy Bar, he always goes, big rumor, and I'm like, and every time I go, no,
Headlining or
headlining or what's
Headlining
up?
or
Your
midline?
dad plugs our podcast to people. Did you know that?
He does.
A different comic came up to me and said, Howard Glassman told me to
Was it Jeremy Adobsky?
No, it was Ernie Vicente. He's a really good.
Ernie!
Yeah, he's a great comic.
Well, my
Howard
dad's like-
Glassman is
that's
the
kinda
name
cool.
of your dad.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, I feel bad that I don't know him.
What's your dad's name?
What's your dad's name?
Chris Sandiford.
Is he famous? Really? Whoa.
Yeah.
The second.
Okay, Daddy.
I'm a junior technically.
Really?
And when I was a kid, he was trying to call me Junior,
That's
like he was
cute.
trying to make it happen.
Hey, Junior.
And I was like, I don't know. What do you? Don't call me. My name is Chris.
How
I was
do
like, no,
you-
but because of my name is
Yeah.
Chris, you're a junior.
How do you decipher whether you're going to go junior or the second?
Well, that's the story I'm telling. I didn't know. I didn't
Wait, no, that's actually what
get.
he's saying.
I just didn't get it. Like
Yeah.
I was too young. He was trying to impart to me. He was trying to decide Junior was the
Right.
thing.
He was like, no, that's your name.
And I was like, no, it's Chris. And he's
Would
like, no,
you-
my name is Chris. And
would
it's
you
like,
have
yeah, it's
done
also mine.
A Lorelai Gilmore thing where you were Topher.
Oh, because they were both Laurel.
You know?
Yeah,
that
they're
crazy?
both Lorelai. So
But
one went by
Rory and
Yeah,
one went
and
by.
Lorelai.
Because I
Lorelai.
haven't seen the whole
Yeah.
show, I don't know how to answer.
You're a Topher.
Am I Topher?
There's nothing to answer.
You're
I
so
don't know how it ends, so I can't tell you.
And
Yeah.
finally, after
Sookie.
all those
Yeah. I'd be
seasons,
Sookie.
Okay, so say you pick Logan.
Okay.
What would you go by? Sorry, I know
Yeah,
you don't know.
Lucas, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I'm
kind
lost.
Of, kind of.
you know the one
You
where
don't know Gilmore Girls?
You prefer Lost? Dr.
24.
Shepard. Dr. Jack Shepard.
That's Grey's
We gotta go
Anatomy.
back, Kate. We gotta get back to the island, Kate. Remember in season 3 where it just cut to them being off the island and
nuts.
they met out of breath and like, we gotta go back, Kate. And I'm like, no!
I'm
How did you
lost.
get
Lost is nuts. A smoke
Smoke goblin.
Smoke goblin.
Yes,
Smoke-
the famous smoke goblin.
Smoke bad guy.
Smoke bastard. I thought you were
A
gonna
smoke
say.
bastard.
is anyone else like hallucinating right now? I don't know what's
I
happening.
feel like no one here watched Lost or Gilmore Girls.
Isn't
Well,
it fun?
we're a polarized audience, right? You're kind of either lost or.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, or
Gilmore
Gilmore
Girls.
Girls. Yeah.
What were you gonna
Lost
say, honey?
mentally or physically.
What are you gonna
That's what
say?
it is.
What were
I
you
was
gonna
gonna say it was funny that we were like, are we gonna have enough dating stuff to talk about? We don't talk about dating stuff. Who that? Anyway,
We did
I
for
thought that
about.
got a huge round of applause for some
I don't
reason.
care, guys. I'm here to do my podcast.
That's what I'm saying. We're
Okay.
having fun.
Like,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know?
We're having fun.
I'm just here to do my fucking podcast in this space.
Wow.
You
That's
know?
incredible.
You know?
If you guys show up, then so be it.
And so be it.
If-
Thank you so much. I'm so glad I don't owe Comedy Bar any money right now.
If the house gets built around me, so be it.
you just gotta dance, man.
You just gotta dance like no one's
Dance
watching.
like no one's fucking watching.
Podcast like no one's listening.
Most of the
We
time,
do.
this is about the amount of listeners we get on a monthly
Yeah.
basis.
But it's kind of beautiful to see it in real life. Like, we could like start a militia if we wanted to.
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
a Patreon.
Enough for two basketball
an
games for
army.
sure, or like two
A
basketball
scrimmage
teams.
for sure.
Scrimmage for sure.
Scrimmage for sure.
Flag tag for sure.
But Chris,
Hello.
count.
Do you have a dating story that you want? You don't have to tell us a dating story.
I would love to tell you. Just
You don't have to
anybody-
be here.
But all right. Well, thanks so much, everybody. There's some tributes I got to go film when I get home. It's crazy. It is a crazy economy. Tributes. I stay away from them.
I wish I could do that, but I don't ejaculate.
I see. Does ejaculate just mean to squirt shit
Well,
out?
listen, sorry. I might have totally
Or is it just
imagined
mean to
that. Are we
come?
not coming on the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then I just feel like that's a whole.
Just nothing's coming out. You're saying
On the
Yeah,
iPad,
yeah.
and it has to be an iPad.
It's got to be.
Did you say that earlier?
Well, it's usually iPad
That's pretty
because they're.
expensive.
It's usually because of usually
Because of the light box
I've seen enough of them
reflection, sort of.
because it's like
They're tracing it.
It's because it's light. It's backlit.
Backlit.
It's
Right.
like
What about a
it's like-
Kobo?
Do you imagine if they print out a picture? What did you say? Coco?
Kobo.
What's a Kobo?
Kobo.
Like a light bright?
Like an e-reader?
Like a Kindle?
Oh, an e-reader.
Do you motherfuckers not?
But like a Kindle Fire.
Like a
yeah.
Kindle
Yeah,
Fire,
they
yeah.
came on my name
Galaxy.
on the Kindle. This is my name, Lily. It's I thought it was
The written word?
It's AT&T,
You
Lily.
ever come to the written word?
People
I
have.
realized this week, I've talked about it on the podcast before that I accidentally masturbated while driving. Sorry. But I realized today I might be turned on by driving.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's fucking
I get
rocks.
horny driving.
You're like,
Like
that
the
movie
this
Crash.
Like Crash or like Titan.
Yeah. Holy Titan. Has anyone ever said that movie
Titan.
right?
Titan.
Titan?
It was like a
It's a
French
French
version
film.
of Crash.
Yeah.
Mon Dieu. What about Speed?
Oh, mon Dieu.
What about Speed?
What about the movie Speed? Did you come to the movie Speed?
I could probably fuck around and come to
That is sex on wheels
Yeah,
for
it
you,
is.
probably.
It's pretty good.
RoboCop.
I have to ask you before I get asked questions. What do you mean you get turned? Driving the vibrations?
I don't know because all I know is All I know is one time I masturbated while driving.
What does that mean? You had your hand just down there.
Lakeshore West
Okay.
bound.
Yeah, but like on purpose then.
Yeah.
Like you were
Okay.
just itching and
Like no, I like masturbated
Okay.
on the lakeshore.
Okay.
Yeah, and is that
At some point it
deeply
becomes on
illegal
purpose.
and very dangerous?
I respect it, honestly.
Honestly, it just
I
was
need
like
to hear more stories like this.
I don't know. Driving is so boring. Maybe it's that. It's either texting or that, right? Like we don't have a choice right anymore.
Have you driven in many cities? Like I find it's very dynamic when you have
Yeah.
you driven on the other side of the road? I spent
I
some time in
haven't driven.
Australia.
I have not driven on the other
I
side
find
of
it
the road.
not boring at all. Let me
You
No
just
one's
say.
actually-
jerking off in
It's
Australia.
You actually have to masturbate with the opposite hand. Is the
Yeah.
rule.
I've
As a
driven
rule.
in New York, and I definitely wasn't jerking off there.
Yeah, but they drive on the same side in New York.
Yes, but it's crazy.
But it's crazy.
It's crazy.
And
No, I don't know.
Okay, tell us about something
Tell us
about you.
You don't want
Okay.
You don't
Anything
want
about
to
me?
hear. You don't want to hear me
Direct
masturbating on a car.
Be more specific. I have plenty of dating stories. I'm a hoe, so I'm a hoe.
Oh,
I am, but I'm also, but more specifically, I'm polyamorous. I'm ethically
Wow.
non-monogamous.
is that working for you?
It is actually.
We've talked
I've
a lot of shit about polyamory.
Talk shit about
can I be
polyamory.
honest? I'm not
You
here
like
to
that?
defend it at all because I don't. My thing is I don't like to talk about it because for the most part people are A, doing it wrong,
Yes.
and B,
Doing it
people who
right.
aren't doing it. They don't need to know shit about it.
Can
you know what I
can-
mean?
Can we ask you a
And I
question?
find, and let me just say this last part: people that
You're
really love to talk about it, I hate. I roll my eyes.
Right.
at
And
them
those are people
talking
that are
about
kind
it.
of like, if they're doing it right, they're annoying, and if they're doing it wrong, they're hilarious. Is that
Well,
what
if they're
we're
doing
saying?
well, if they're doing it right, they're not saying shit.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
shut
that's
up.
true.
Okay, the
That's
one
true.
person I know who's doing it really well is an influencer about it. So that's also like they're talking about it a lot because
Barf.
they're an educator.
They're educated. Yeah,
They're
and I
educated.
follow a couple too, to
Probably
keep,
the same
to
person.
catch up.
But
to
what
stay in
is so?
touch.
What is your define your polyamory for us if you want to? Like, what's your dynamic about
Well,
it?
I guess I'm like solo poly. Like,
Yes, me too.
I'm just kind of like I'm here doing me. I'm just I currently have 2.5 lovers. Let's say.
Oh, what is half
yeah.
a lover?
Half,
A real skinny bitch.
A real skinny bitch? Who's that?
The Earl of Skinny Bitch. A real. I said.
What are you
a real-
dating, Flat Stanley?
I was gonna say one's real flat, and then I got a couple big natural, big. Sorry,
They
okay,
compensate.
sorry.
Sorry.
That's
It
not
is
what
that
it
type of
means.
show.
It is that
type
type
of
of
show.
It
okay,
is that type of
I
show.
do make it that type of show.
I just said I masturbated while driving.
Yeah.
There's depending on who. Right now, I have one person who we love each other. We say we love each other to each other every day, every time we
Wow.
see each other.
Every day.
And then I have one that's more of like more playful, just more very casual, very. Hey, I'm going to this party. Do you want to come and be arm candy? That's not even me. That's them inviting me to that thing. Where
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm arm.
No, they're
arm
hideous.
candy to this powerful. To this, she's a director. And I'm like,
Whoa.
ooh.
Who?
Little bit of a power dynamic.
That's cool.
But we love it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to name names, but she's great. And
No, I'm.
if she does this
What
for
is
the
she working
podcast-
on?
Yeah.
She's
What
wor-
is she? Is she like casting?
Is she casting
Or
anything?
She's casting. Yeah, she is actually.
I'm busy.
Like looking for two
and there's
girls.
not a part for me. There's not a part.
There
for
never is.
There might be for you
for
guys.
anyone.
There might be for you guys.
Okay,
we'll
so
talk about it off
we'll
mic.
have to talk
mic,
off.
we'll
We've
talk.
heard about
mic.
your perfect little life.
Who's the
full of
half?
love.
Sorry, I didn't hear the half.
Oh yeah.
And then the
what does
half
half
is
mean?
somebody I had it. They asked me to smooch at a rave recently, and now we're kind of sort of.
Ravers are half people.
Yeah,
they don't count for
it's like
full.
like a
They
comet.
just don't.
Ravers don't qualify. Yeah.
Yeah. We also have several comets. If you guys really guide, I'm gonna kill myself after this. I hate talking
Do it.
about this, but I do
Do
have
it.
in Polyamber we have I have a
Don't,
comet.
don't.
Have you heard of like a long period comet like
Are you
Halley's
saying comet?
comet? Yeah,
Like
somebody who you see occasionally because
Aw.
you're
Like
they
you
they live in the Yukon and you see them
Like comets
once every 2
passing in the
years.
night.
Yeah. I have one in
the
Australia.
night.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's more
Comets
because
in the
comets come
night?
every now and then.
Passing in the night.
Okay, that's the saying.
That's ships.
Yeah.
I'm always getting those confused.
Anyway, that's all I'm. That's all I can say.
I
in
love
a
that, Chris.
couple minutes. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? If you're my good friend, I suppose I'll have to
Which
catch
we
you up.
after we can.
I suppose I'll have to catch
But
you
Chris,
up.
can I say?
Yes.
I love what you told us.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Because again, I'll just to put a final point on it. I really do hate when people talk about it endlessly. And I
Yeah.
know a lot of people who are like, "Oh, and I got this, and my fifth boyfriend is
Yeah.
married, and it's abusive, but I love it."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is crazy. And I know people who talk like that about it.
Yeah.
It's fucking shit. But for me, it's like I just keep my mouth shut.
I will
respect
say
everybody. I'm
monogamy
doing no
is crazy
harm.
too, though. Like monogamy is crazy. Like the way we talk about monogamy, I'll be like, "We fight every single day. We can't stand each other. The sex is incredible. I want to be her wife."
Yeah,
Like,
and also I'm cheating on her.
and
but
I'm
don't
also
tell her
cheating
that.
on her,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I want to buy a house. So it's like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have time for an embarrassing story?
What do we have?
We're running out of time.
And we're at 12.
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this up.
We gotta-
yeah,
we
we gotta wrap it
Okay,
up.
We love you.
All right.
for Chris
Thank you
and
so much,
everybody.
everybody. Thank you.
Hi Chris. Thank you.
Thank you.
God, we gotta do less guests and spend hours with each one. We gotta get more of that.
One guest. No, that's
Well, we do
Okay.
have an extra very special.
This is an
guest
extra
for you.
very. This is an extra very special.
This is an extra very special guest.
This is not to be like my man, my man, my man. But
Not to be monogamous about it, but
Dave Luca, everyone.
give it up for Dave. Dave Luca, Lily's boyfriend, Lily's
Yes,
boyfriend.
and also Chris's arm candy, Holly partner. I'm
You're
that
the
one.
half. You're the half.
Yeah, I just come to parties and kind of like
Yeah.
just kind of do that
Kinda
once in a
mug.
while near the fridge.
Be honest, was he what you were expecting? You guys expecting
Everyone's
him?
horrified.
Everyone's like, what?
And more. Hey, thank
And more.
you. Maybe I will go.
He was the
Polly.
one who commented on our Reddit.
Yes.
All 600.
I was the one that went maybe even a dozen more zeros. Maybe that even.
Maybe
Not even. So Dave, you're kind of a friend, like a huge friend of the pod because
I am
you
a friend of the pod.
film and
I'm a fucker of the pod.
Fucker of the pod.
I
Tribute
put my
it. Your
my
tribute of
penis
the
is around
pod.
the pod.
friend and fucker of the
Yeah,
pod.
I also film the pod. I'm filming the pod right
and
now.
you record the
Right.
pod since when Lillian can't record the pod.
Yes.
And you edit it when I couldn't this week.
Yes. If anyone wants to hire me, it's Simp Productions. At Dodge. It's free if you maybe hint that you might love me, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's all it really
You'll
needs.
have to let him think you might blow him.
That's
But you
it.
won't. You don't have to.
No, that's all I need. I think
You
the
just
rest out.
have
Just a hope, just a prayer.
I tribute to myself. I tribute to my hopes.
Oh, I should try that.
No, I'm gonna tribute to this video.
It's
for
actually
sure.
called a
Crop me out, honey.
contribute.
a
cum
contribute.
tribute.
Like
Did you say
con, like you like
contribute?
con, like a con man.
Oh, I think you said contribute.
Your guys'
That would've been
chemistry
better,
is
honestly.
electric.
Our electricity is
actually said-
electric.
Yeah.
No, if you were actually listening to me,
No,
I said.
that's one of our problems. That's one of our problems.
Yeah, it's all the cunt talk.
I'm a go.
Too much cunt in this goddamn. Too many pussies in the. Okay.
So I do love this show. I'm one of the original fans of this show.
Only fans. You're
In-
one of the only
in a
fans.
personal way, because you know what? You guys talk about stuff like Gilmore Girls and stuff. I never saw that, but I have seen Lily's shit that's in the alleyway.
Yeah.
I did. I saw that shit in the flesh.
Wow.
I saw the flesh of the shit.
Do you know what triggered? Do we know what triggered it?
No, and I never do.
Love. She had
I never
just
do.
met my brother for the first time, and then she went, "I'm gonna shit
She's like,
outside now."
She's like, fuck, I picked the wrong one.
Yeah.
Just bear her down in the alley and fucking shit herself.
That's right. That was her love for me that
Yeah.
came out of her asshole.
Then I shit out the third Luca brother.
Yes.
I made
The
my
one you
own.
absorbed in utero.
Yeah.
I made my own.
Luca
brother.
sleeps with the shits now. What?
That's crazy. Do you love her the same way after seeing her alley
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, like I do. You know what? I was unimpressed with the shit. I'll be honest, because she brought it up like this was this amazing epic thing, and we went on a journey to go see the shit like 3 days later.
Like a fucking double-decker bus tour.
It was kind of our first
here
date.
on the left is where Lily Langen.
And it was so funny because do you know what it reminded? It reminded me of two things. One of them, it reminded me of those like psychic shows where a psychic is like solving a crime. So she's like, I feel like it's this way.
Something happened here.
And then we're going down this alley. She's like, I remember the shit.
Yeah.
It's starting. I think it's by this great.
She felt the energy.
Okay, to be fair, this sick fuck, after I told him, he said, we gotta go on Google Maps, show me exactly where it is.
That
he
is
made
true.
me take him to it.
But
is why you
that's
guys
more
are-
about the Swiss chalet. I knew the Swiss chalet. I'm like, I want to see.
That was about the gravy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like,
all about
and
the gravy.
also let me get some gravy.
Yeah.
You go to Swiss chalet afterwards. I really need that lemon bowl. I really need that right now.
Yeah.
I'm covered in shit. I think I need to do it.
So gross.
But it was weird. We spent all that time going to it, and then it also reminded me of Stand By Me. Of like, we were looking for this body for like so long, and then we got to it, and it was just like, whoa, there it is. And it was just like, it was actually horrifying how normal it looked. You know what I mean?
Did they find the body at the beginning of that movie or the
No,
end?
the
No,
end.
the end.
So what
They're
did they do?
told about the body at the
They go
start.
Yeah.
They go on. So it
Oh,
really
and
is
then
about
they
the journey.
find friends along the way.
They
Kinda,
were
yeah.
friends at the beginning. But yeah.
Yes,
No,
but
they were
we
friends at the
found shit along the way.
We
That's
did.
what we did.
We kept shitting along the way.
So fucking gross.
So, do you have anything not embarrassing about me? Don't tell them too much more about me.
Not
I don't like
embarrassing
to
about you?
I don't like to share personal stuff about
No.
myself. Do you have any embarrassing ass dating stories?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, of
No,
course.
then the guy
You know
waiting.
what, Dave? This is your chance because she has dragged you through the fucking mud on this podcast
you
for the
could
last
talk
Yeah,
like 6 months.
as I love how you guys mentioned, well, when Dave isn't looking at his phone, he's paying attention to the podcast. You thank God I have that phone because the shit that you talk, and I'm just there like Brick Breaker. I re-downloaded Brick Breaker from BlackBerry just to make sure I don't lose my fucking mind behind
Just to
this goddamn
survive
camera.
the podcast.
I swear to God, there's some pause where it's like, God, I hope her boyfriend never hears this. I'm in the room. I'm like managing lights and shit. Making sure, let's make sure she looks beautiful while she calls me a piece of shit.
yeah,
But I don't care. I don't care. No.
I know. Sometimes after we record, you guys go like into my living room, and I just hear like, are we okay?
It is very much like, are
Are we okay?
you okay? And I'm like, I'm playing Brick Breaker still.
We have to stand like a couple in the Disneyland line,
Yeah.
like forehead to forehead, like.
I love you, I still.
I feel like Amelia and I, she's just mad that I'm touched all her cords. After every record, she's always like, so it's just like I can't find my XLR cable, and I just know that you're the last to use it. So it's just like I just know because I know that you did the pod last week, and I sort of haven't recorded since then. So it's like, could you put them back? And I'm like, I don't know what you mean.
I'm just baby.
I don't know how to put XLR cable.
I just go and I talk. I make funny noise.
I know.
I don't know.
I'm like, can I use your like $1 million mic? And I just like throw it in the garbage after. She's a
Toss it
musician.
on the couch, it bounces back onto the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? One of the biggest problems with filming the pod is, and this is going to be positive for you guys, I swear.
good.
Is we're too gorgeous to bear it?
Yeah, it is. It's just like, oh, gorgeousness in 4K. I gotta make it 720 just to not tribute. So, no, here's the thing. You guys talk about your sexual past, but it's always with a smile like, that was fun. My entire sexual past is a horror story, and it makes me mad that you have enjoyable moments in your life ever. I
feel
swear
like
to God.
we
it
tell
pisses
very
me off that it's
traumatic
not all,
stories.
and then that fucked me up more, you know?
Here's the thing. I have told some very traumatic stories on the pod, but we went ahead and labeled this a comedy podcast. So I'm just like, and then the
Boring.
mom came out, and it was her house, and she was screaming, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her. What a mystery! This is a mystery podcast, like a true crime.
Just because you don't know how to
If the mom
market.
was
she
in the
fucked me
house.
with a candlestick in the living room.
it was the mom of the party on the balcony. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I never had someone go, "I'm fucking Dave Luca. This is amazing," in a living room.
Have we put that episode out? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone did
Right.
that to me. They were having sex. Someone was taking me from behind, and in as he wa-
Taking. I like. That.
Someone was owning my ass.
owning,
Kidnapping my
He was
asshole.
bending me. He's to quote
Bending me
the-
forward.
bending me
backward.
and
Backward
taking
forward.
my ass pussy, and
Taking.
he basically just yelled out, "Oh, I'm fucking Spencer Glassman," and I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, like, not again.
I'm fucking one half of amateurs. Oh my God.
Future. He was future. Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually time traveled. He's here tonight.
That's right.
Give it up for him.
Our one male fan.
Yeah, he's gonna go back and
Him.
he's gonna go back and
Yeah.
fuck me in high school.
Do you have any stories?
Yeah, I do.
Or why the hell did we?
Yeah, they're all embarrassing.
Fucking God.
I thought of one story because, Spencer, you mentioned you've come whilst driving with a non-Tesla, which is crazy.
Sorry, my Tesla was in the shop.
I have a similar story, kind of. I used to be, because you've also mentioned raves. I used to be a part of the rave community.
Rave
Believe it or not.
review. Rave reviews.
Rave reviews.
Rave Luca.
Rave
Rave is
Luca.
what they
That
call
is me. But I never danced because that's cardio, and I don't want to do it.
So what did
I
you
used to just hang around with people who were dancing.
Yeah. You just had the finger lights.
Yes, exactly.
The finger lights guy.
No, I used to just watch the one guy with one of those Japanese fans. You know how all the ravers love the fold-out fans?
Did you do drugs?
No! I was on
like,
coke.
what?
I just wanted to tell people business ideas, and everyone's just, I don't want to do it. You know? And I just remember watching one person with one of those paper fans just absolutely fucking killing it. And I looked to the left, and there was just 4 skinny crackheads, like, shivering from hypothermia from the guy waving the fan at him. And I'm just like, I'm not meant to be here. I'm more of a video production guy. I don't know.
I meant to do a podcast.
But one time, I hooked up with one of these raver girls.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It was yesterday. So... it was one of those Sunday raves. It was good. It was at 2 p.m. It was a potluck. So, this is a driving-related story. She came back to my house, and once again, I was sober because I was one of those idiot sober ravers. I don't even know. I'm the only one. Brought her back to my house, and we kind of really didn't end up hooking up. We just like made out a little bit, and then I was driving her back to her place, and she went, "I'll be honest, I'm actually really into choking." And I was like, that's cool. I like
Being honest
calligraphy.
is cool.
I don't know. I go on Reddit a lot. I don't know. I thought we were just sharing our interest. And she was like, it'd be really cool if you choked me. And I was like, maybe, I guess, second date then. And she went, you could do it now. And I was driving. And I went, sure. Because I didn't connect my phone to my Bluetooth, so I was bored. I couldn't have anything up. I guess I'll
you have no
choke.
CarPlay, so I guess I'll choke
I
her.
have CarPlay. I have choke play. I have neck play. Let's do that.
That's amazing.
So I choked her while driving.
You got pulled over?
And you know what's funny? Because that's fucked up. It was in the city. So I was going 18 kilometers an hour, stopping every 8 minutes, just driving and choking her. And she was just there like... I'm just like, my dick has never been softer. It's unbelievable. I'm somehow making right turns. People are just chilling, watching. I'm like, this is...
Nobody called like 311?
No, they did not.
She was like a passenger princess in the way that Marie Antoinette was a princess.
Yeah. I
Like
was on 10 and
off.
2, but both hands on her neck. That was 10 and 2.
God.
Yeah.
See this. I would have called. I love to call Crime Stoppers. I would have called.
You love to call Crime
If
Stoppers?
I see a driver swerving, I'm not. I'm very afraid of drunk drivers hurting people, so I call on them. I do.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
in the wrong place. This is
calling-
a comedy club. Everyone's drinking and driving after
311
this. You're
No.
not-
I've also I've literally been punched out by a drunk driver because I pulled them out of their car.
From car to car? From car to
No,
car.
he hit someone.
Over the windows.
He was driving and he hit someone because he was going the wrong way down the road. And then he got out and I was trying to keep him from going back in the car and he punched me.
I'll be honest. Sorry.
Yeah.
I like that guy's attitude. Because here's the thing. I like that he fucked up. His life is already over, so he went, c'est la vie, and ran towards a woman.
Yeah.
To go, let's just do extra shit now.
To be
That's
fair,
cool.
he punched me to get me like out of his car.
He punched you out of the car. I picture you like this, just flying upward diagonal.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna.
yeah.
I'm never gonna really like let it die that you guys. Anyways.
Yeah.
Like
You were
obviously, ACAB defund the police, but like you can call 311 if you see someone dangerously driving.
A cab, but also call a cab if you're drinking.
And on that note, I think we have to
I'm
say
gonna throw
goodbye
something like
to
this.
Dave Luca, everyone. Give it up
Thank you,
for
guys.
Dave Luca. I'm gonna make a T-shirt. Can you make us an amateur's tote that says ACAB?
You
but
didn't
if you
show them. We had a little gift. I had a little. Well, okay, now it's
So we don't
now
have
it's fucked. Now it's fucked. now it's
Lily
ruined,
made
actually.
me a tote bag that says amateurs embroidered on it for Crimbus.
I hand sewn it. So I do win at Christmas. I do.
You shoe on 100%.
I mean I don't participate, but I do win at Hanukkah too.
Thank you.
She don't have all 12 gifts, but how many is it? 8. 8 is it 8?
Yeah.
9 is it 9?
Now you're confusing me.
9.
Someone
9?
today asked me like, "Oh my god, when does Hanukkah start?" And I was like, "Oh, 25th." Like I don't know. It changes every year.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, let's bring up our next.
We're gonna keep this.
Gish.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna time yourself.
Just in case. Just in case. I
Well,
feel
we
like
are.
I get so enthralled. Okay, big round of applause to our not our first lady on the podcast, but other than us.
Yeah, first lady guest.
First lady, this freaking lady comedian. Finally, we got a lady comedian on the podcast. Big round of applause for Kari Johnson, everyone.
Hi, Kari.
Hi, Spencer. Hi, Lily.
What's up?
How are you?
What's going on? I'm feeling great. I'm wearing this crazy shirt. I'm married. I know you guys want like sex stories. To a man his name is the same name as my brother.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Any questions? Is that a good way to start?
No, it's perfect. And just so you know,
Is
our podcast went downhill when we both were in serious relationships and just had to
I'm
kind of be
sure.
like, so
Yeah.
how's your thing
It's the
going
wor-
every week?
Yeah.
So please, be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And we both have to say that we hate our partners, right? Because that's not interesting to say.
I have
No,
never.
I know.
Dumb.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta lie a little
You gotta
bit.
make up shit that
You
they
gotta
did.
make-
Right?
How long have you
Obviously.
been married?
A
You said
year.
you're a year.
Pretty
About a
recently.
year.
Now we gotta say
pretty recently.
congratulations.
He asked me if we should change like both of our last names to my last name. I'm like, then you'd fully be my brother. Like, do you not understand? That would be a bad idea.
But that's so feminist of him.
I know
though.
he was trying to be like that. That was the angle. But I'm like, did you not? He didn't put. Yeah, he didn't put.
So
that
are you?
together.
Does he hyphenate or anything, or he just kept?
No, he just like kept the same.
What's
thing,
his
whatever.
name and last name and postal code?
Matt Shaw.
And
Carrie
social
Shaw.
insurance number.
Would you do Carrie
Shaw's
Shaw?
cool. Well, it's like Carrie Bradshaw. So that could be like a cute.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
kind of a know.
Or is that in a bad way?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of cute.
It is
What do
cute.
you-
Yeah.
Carrie
Shaw.
Johnson, Carrie Shaw. Carrie
Yeah.
Shaw's a little more like
Carrie
designer
Johnson is a really
purse.
cute
Carrie
name,
Johnson-
too, though.
Okay, well, thank
It is
you,
a good
Spencer
name.
Glassman and Lily Langen. Do you
Lily Wang.
I was thinking of like a good host, or honestly, like they're mostly like just like disasters. Have you ever like slept with somebody who you felt like it was like their first time? Inadvertently,
Yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah.
did that at a Google Christmas party. My friend took me as
The
their
fuck
plus
is it?
one.
What's a Google Christmas party? Google Christmas party. Christmas parties in my area.
You know the one where you just
It's
look
a very
online any Christmas
typical-
parties?
And just attend any Christmas party. They're around. There's free food. People are in a good mood.
I bet you could do that.
It's not bad. No, it was like a friend worked for Google, and they were just sort of like, we know you want to fuck and want free food, so just come along.
And
I
a
was
rich
like, "Sounds good."
fuck too.
Yeah, right.
With a job.
With a job, exactly, but not any experience in bed. You
Well,
know
yeah,
how
because
I
it's
knew?
Google.
Right? Every time, okay, so every time we changed positions, he like looked at, he was like, like every single, like everything was like bad. It was, and you feel weird doing it. And you
How did
know
he
that-
kiss? Because normally, sometimes you can tell with the kiss where it's like, why is your tongue? It's coming out, but it's not coming out all the way. So you
Where's
know that
little
tongue is involved.
Kermity?
Yeah, we're like,
Ugh.
oh.
Did you say
nasty.
anything? Did you say like, "Hey man, like take
Oh my
it easy"?
God.
Take
No,
it opposite. Hey man, can
Take
you
it
ramp it
easy.
up?
Chill out.
Hey, calm down.
Should I
Calm
take
down.
it
Look at
easy?
me like I'd be like, "We're good. We're good."
Yeah, you're good.
No. He was taking it too easy. Because
Oh.
if someone's afraid, like
Right.
he's just like, I'm just doing it to him.
Yeah.
Why
And
don't
then
you
you're
like
like,
throw you up against the wall?
I know, right? And he's just like, every position is like a fetal position. There's nothing sexual about it.
He's like, "Can we
There's
do it
no
in fetal
dog-
position?"
That's exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, is there a way to have sex where we just like are like this? Like
Wait.
basically.
Can I tell you guys a story?
Yes.
I haven't told anyone this publicly, but okay, so I'm working on a show right now, and
Ooh.
whatever, I literally can't
Hell yeah.
say more
Pop
than
off.
that. But I'm working on a show right now. I'm like an assistant on it. I'm so small on it. There's a scene in it where there's an orgy.
Okay.
And as it's scripted, it just says randomly, like, you know, it's like 6 girls and 3 guys in this orgy, and it's like this hilarious, you know, very
6
talked about.
girls and 3 guys.
Well, good ratio. That's actually a good ratio.
This
Okay.
is
Yeah,
a very
no,
this is
that's
a
good.
litmus test of the homophobia I was experiencing at work. Is I'm sitting at my desk and I hear all these executives being like, 6 girls. What are the girls going to be doing? Making themselves a sandwich at the snack bar. And I was sitting there like, I'm like, I think this is homophobic. Because they were just like, you know, in that same, they're reminding me because of just like the idea of someone like lying in fetal position. It's like, well, how are you going to fuck them? It's like, you could
Right.
fuck him in his fetal position, but we don't think that because we're so in these boxes of like,
I know,
so,
I know.
You know,
Also, by the
heteronormativity.
way, what a bunch of fucking nerds. Have they never seen porn? They're
Well,
like, what are these
yeah.
3 extra
I literally
girls
wanted to just
gonna
tuck my
do?
head and go, just eat each other out. Just, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry,
Right.
I knock.
Right.
finger each other, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like
Hey,
one
sorry.
can take one tit, one can take
Like-
the other tit, and that's
And
actually
it's like, I
all
get that
covered
it's like
at
a
that
tiny
point.
bit of an, you know, it's like maybe make it an equal ratio. Like I get that like visually, but they were just being like, what are the girls going to be doing? Painting their nails? And I was like, fucking the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
there is a real
fucking the shit.
Having a
innocence
better
to that,
orgy in the
though.
other
Literally
room.
coming.
Having a
I don't know,
threesome.
coming.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
While the men are over there, you know, doing their fucking taxes. I don't
There
know.
is though. Sometimes I watch ethical porn, and there's
I love
specific
ethical
ethical porn where they actually do braid each other's hair before the
God.
orgy.
That's sweet.
It is kind of nice.
Is it-
Just to, you know, have it all back.
Is it
and stuff.
Bellessa?
No,
Bellessa.com?
No, it's Arresti, something like that.
Send that to me.
Arresty?
I think it's like
I'll
Swiss.
later.
It's like Swiss or like it's in Amsterdam or something.
Carrie, did you
You
see
know.
did you see him again? That guy from Google?
The guy from Google.
You Google him?
He came into this bagel shop with a different girl like a few days later, and I was like, "Listen, I know that you like got to practice on me or whatever, but what the fuck?"
Do you think
No,
it was his virginity? Like, was that
I'm sure
possible?
that happens.
Like
Where they
it
don't
felt-
tell you. Where I'm sure
I'm
that
sure that
felt
happens
that
where people
Yeah.
have lose their virginity.
It's horrible.
No, but like I'm sure guys have lied about it, about being
100%, especially when they have a job
Right.
at Google.
right,
Yeah.
right. Well,
It's a reputation that they fuck. They have to uphold.
No, they're
Yeah.
coders.
their
They're
reputation.
losers.
They are losers.
They're
I have a
nerds.
question about the ethical porn though, real quick before I forget. Okay. A question because I only ever get like the 2-minute like samples. Do you ever go on Pornhub and like if you're poor and don't pay for the ethical, they'll give you like just a little bit.
Yeah.
And they're like, but also pay. Do you have a subscription?
No,
I think
I don't.
anything on
Okay.
Pornhub though is
Yeah.
technically not.
Oh,
It is.
ethical.
That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
watching
Yeah,
ethical
no, true.
porn
It's
on,
very true.
on
Pornhub is
Pornhub.
fucked.
It's not. It cancels
That's
each
like
other
buying
out.
like green products on
But
Amazon.
I don't.
Right,
Okay,
right.
but here's the thing. I'm not doing it for moral reasons.
I'm doing it for research
They
purposes.
just make good content.
Oh, okay. Like I don't give a fuck about the people
They
involved.
make pretty darn good content.
I like so what's hard for me is do I want to talk about this? I just feel like any girl on girl porn, like it's really rare to see anywhere near my type represented.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Which is like
okay. Okay.
I'm totally fine with like any in like, you know,
Have you clicked to the number 3 at the bottom? Because if you just keep going, you know what I mean? Like it might not be on the first page, but it
just
will
keep
be
going.
on 3
Well,
or 4 or
we've talked
5
about
for
this
sure.
before. There's rare videos that we have found where it's like these girls seem alternative. They seem to really like it. I don't even
She
know.
has her nose pierced.
Yeah, like she's
Oh,
wearing
I see what
she's
you mean.
wearing a
Okay,
bracelet.
okay.
Like, you know, we have a favorite porn where it's like
Yeah.
this kind of masked girl, like kind of long hair, but she's like wearing a bracelet.
Have we talked about that? I have a stand-up bit about it, but we
You
do
do.
have a shared favorite porn
that we discovered one night.
that I sent Spencer the link
Independently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
Oh
kind
my god, you talk about this series.
I
yeah,
did.
talked about it
Oh
on
my
stand-up.
God.
But basically, like one night we were hanging out, and it was like talking about porn, like we are now.
Yeah.
And it was. I think I said something like, "Oh, there's this one video that like haunts me, man." I'm like, I can't find it, and
Yeah.
it was like, and we start, and I go, and they're breathing, and you're like heavily, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, and
They seem in love.
and they seem
It's
like
like
they
a
really
slam
like
poem
each
that
other.
you guys are
Yeah.
completing.
And then she was like, hold on. And
Sorry.
because she has a Pornhub
Yeah.
account, she
did.
can save it. And she sent it to me, and I was like, I have been looking for this porn for 10 years.
That is
because it's
so
the,
crazy.
like it's also the only
What
one
a service.
There is one girl on Bellessa who like is a really like good top.
Nice.
She's crazy though.
She's crazy though.
She's
Stop.
crazy though.
She's
She's crazy.
I'm blushing.
But I feel like it's always just kind of like two vaguely femme people, which is great. But it's I think the internalized homophobia. It's hard to sell it to myself that they're actually like that they might actually be gay
right. That it's not just like for the male gaze.
for the male gaze.
Do you,
You
okay,
fucking get it,
question for the
Carrie.
crew. Do you watch porn with your partners?
I have, but I don't. Like
Okay.
it's not a regular.
I
No,
have
no,
not.
it doesn't happen.
No.
My girlfriend
not
doesn't even
as
like
much.
when I go on my phone while she's in the room.
Yeah. Your girlfriend did like there was the one time that we were watching that porn. Your girlfriend did sit in,
And she
And
and
I
I
was
was,
like-
I was being like,
I was like, if you weren't heavily in love with each other, I would probably like
you would join right in.
Yeah.
Lily
both
would join right
You
in.
both would push me away, and I was like, I brought you guys closer. I like to bring couples closer as a third by them both rejecting me at the same time.
There was a couple moments early on where you try to get right in there, but
Yeah, no,
Whatever.
I did.
we don't. And I say
Okay.
it sounds like so like get a life, but it's honestly because we have just like such good sexual chemistry on our own.
That's
no,
good. That's nice.
That's the best answer.
It's literally just like when I feel like when we do have sex, it is very like focused and like it's our time together that we've never like
yeah.
needed like
Need the
screens.
external.
We also hate screens. Like we're so addicted to our phones individually
that you just like.
It's
wanna,
just like
kinda
so
like,
nice
okay,
to
right.
unplug.
Do you?
Has
Do you
anybody-
and your hubby?
I had not with Matt, but I had with like previous partners. So like I
What's
got to be
Matt's
like
problem?
a little bit gay in between like my like
Yes.
like male partners. And so I think before I got to do that, I was like, what if we watched like porn and then I can like look at women and pretend you were one for
Yes.
like
Yeah.
1 second. Like
We should
does that
line
work
up. Can I
for
tell you a
you?
secret? Can I
Like-
tell everyone a secret? No, I'm actually scared.
Yeah,
No,
tell a
actually-
secret
no,
on
I'm
our
backing out. No, I'm
podcast
actually
in front
backing
of
out. No, I'm
20
actually backing out.
Do it.
I'm actually scared now. I've said that, Kari, you're very much my type. So I said that we're ships passing.
Watch out, Dave Luca.
We were ships passing in the wind.
See, this is why Dave can't be in the room
I
when
know.
we record the podcast.
I need
She's
to,
gonna hit on.
I need
her
to let him
female
know that I
guest.
could leave at any time. I need
Dave,
to,
I'm
No,
sorry.
baby, don't. No, come back.
I'm
baby.
sorry,
Absolute
Dave.
feather in my cap.
Anyway,
That's what she's
on that
done by
note,
me.
On that note, we have a
and
great
then you
night.
kick the hell off. Thank you.
Oh my god!
Thanks, Kari.
On that note, we make
love you.
out. No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Yeah, give it up for Kari
Bye,
Johnson,
Kari.
everybody. All right. We have time for one more guest.
This guest, he's a very special guest. I don't know why. They're all special to us in our hearts.
Actually, Kari seemed pretty special to you just now.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Is that fucked? Is that messed up of
It's
me?
between you and Dave. I don't care.
Oh, no.
The
That
audience-
means it
the
was bad.
audience
That
loved
means
it.
it was bad. That means it wasn't good.
I don't know. The audience loved it. Let's bring out our next guest.
Big round of applause for Noah Maloney, everyone.
Hello!
What's up?
Spencer, I also worked at Swiss Chalet.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yep.
Did you
and
ever wear the cup?
Where the cup?
I would drink out of the
Because
cup.
people
I
would
would drink
kick
the
you
sauce.
in the nuts? Why? What do you mean?
No, sorry. I was the mascot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the cuppy.
No, I was behind I was on the front lines of takeout, getting all the festive specials out, getting all that sauce out.
You
there
did
for
cash?
everyone.
You did cash and takeout?
I would do cash and takeout, or I would get the food ready, put the orders, yell at
Yeah.
people, and I worked with my mom. She
You-
worked there too.
You
Whoa.
seem
Family business.
holy shit.
My mom worked there for 16 years, and I worked there for 4 years.
Was she a server or?
Yeah.
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah, my mom serves.
Wow.
So-
That's
she
cool.
serves cunt.
but then she went to college, changed her life, and things are looking a lot better for her now, actually.
That's great.
What does
That's
she do
fantastic.
now? She's a lawyer.
She's a manager at Swiss Chalet. I also had the same scenario as Dave once with the choking, but I was a limo driver, so I had to dislocate my arm to do it.
I thought you were going to say
Way
you
back.
got cucked on your podcast with your partner.
No.
I also had the same thing as Dave where I just got my life handed to me in front
Yeah.
of a room.
I got my ass gifted.
For Crimbus?
For Christmas. I win at Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the best gift for Dave. Anyway, well, I can't say it.
can't
I
talk about
say
it now.
That's Ah.
Dave, leave the room. We
Yeah,
want to talk
we
gift.
all wanna know, we all wanna
We
know.
want to talk gift.
No, because I want him to maybe edit the audio. Noah, you ever been on a date? You ever been on a date?
Yeah, probably Guinness Book of World Records amount of dates
Whoa.
for me, actually.
What do you think that is?
I've never read any of them. I don't know how they end, but
Where they all had
Seems
long
awesome.
fingernails.
Yeah.
They all had Guinness Book type things.
yeah, I went on a date with a guy covered in bees.
One time when me and Amelia first started dating, I was like, I want to try to set the world record for longest kiss. She wasn't into it.
How long? Do you
Yeah.
know?
I don't know. I just like the idea of just trying to like,
That's also a cool line to say.
Yeah.
you want to set the record for the
Yeah.
longest kiss? She's like, no, just a normal kiss will do.
Every girl that I've ever said anything like that to says actually shortest kiss, and we're just gonna hang out as friends now. Yeah.
And I see you as more of like a brother. You're like a brother to me.
All the girls I've ever loved call me little bro. I don't know, and we just play catch and shit. I don't know.
They call you champ.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef.
I know. I'm always
Chef.
getting they're all taller than me. Every girl I've ever dated is taller than me. I've
Just
always been like
huge.
this.
What's that
Yeah.
You're
called?
tall.
Nuggie?
Noogie, yeah.
What's that? Wait. A nooger? Wait.
Excuse me. Yeah, I just you know when something comes back to you, but not all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that my brain is rotting from the inside out.
Ooh.
Well, not from the outside in. That doesn't make any sense. But I'm turning him into my mom every day, and I'm just a mom.
What
but
is
you
she
know,
like?
mom
Is she
brain.
an idiot?
I'm turning into my
No,
dumbass, stupid ass
no.
mom every day.
I love her.
Well, that's funny. I'm turning into my genius father
I
every
love
day.
her.
Dads are fucking smart. If one thing about dads, if I know one
That
thing,
is true. My mom's a.
My dad
Yeah.
is smart.
Compared to my
I think
dad.
it's giving birth makes you dumb, and that's an actual fact. That's an actual fact.
And
It
your
gives you,
dad's
like-
a lawyer, and your mom does
my
what?
dad's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Of
she's
giving
a
birth.
criminal. Your mom's a
My
criminal.
mom's
Your
a
dad's
criminal.
she had to be
That's
a
how they
become
met.
a lawyer.
That's how
Yeah.
they met.
It was love at first. I don't
Miranda,
know, what would they do
Miranda
together?
rights?
No, because he's not a cop.
Your dad is Paul Bernardo, right?
Yeah. And my mom was Luigi Mangione.
Oh, my.
Two beautiful Italian men, and you got a third right here. My mom worked at Swiss Chalet, and I love my heritage.
I was going to say, shout out to being Italian here.
Is Swiss Chalet Italian,
Yeah.
though?
Swiss Chalet,
Or is it quite
to me,
literally Swiss?
Swiss Chalet is Italian cuisine.
All right.
I don't think they have it figured out what they are,
Yeah.
because it's not
I know.
Swiss food.
What
They don't need to.
nationality is
I don't know.
Swiss chalet?
Well, they used to make it
Swiss.
look like a ski chalet, and now
Ski
it looks
chalet.
like shit. And they put
Shit
them all
chalet.
under a
and
hospital.
in Quebec, they call it chalet suisse.
Yeah.
The one I was at was a shit chalet. So
Yeah.
just out back.
Yeah, I've been on a date.
Tell us.
So anyways,
I'm actually in
you ever had sex?
I'm in a interesting situation right now where I've been romantically involved with a married woman.
Oh my god.
And if that makes you judge me, you hate Italian people.
Oh
Wait,
my
sorry.
God.
I blacked out. What did you say?
I have found myself in love with a married woman.
Does she know?
That she's married?
Or that you like her?
Great question.
Yeah,
love her?
we have a situation going on. And she is married and she has kids as well.
Oh my god.
And I just want to say love is love. And
How did you meet?
I used to see her on TV a bunch, and then
Whoa, famous.
She's famous.
I'm in the industry as well. So we met at a party, and
Google party?
yeah,
No.
and we just hit it off, and things got out of hand, and
Oh my God.
it's pretty crazy for me because I'm only 19. I haven't really
Oh my god. Legal
experienced
though.
that
Legal.
much.
Legal.
But I just want to say you don't know the story. You don't know what her husband is like, and you don't. And maybe I make her happier than her actual husband.
true.
Maybe.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And
That's what I say about my boyfriend. You guys don't know. He could treat me bad. I'm
Yeah.
the villain. I'm the villain always.
every man can treat the girl bad.
But you love
but
her.
I love her, and I'm in
Oh
love
my
with.
God.
And she, I think, has feelings for me the same way, but she's in a tricky situation.
Will she
Unlike
ever-
me,
will she ever
I'm in
leave him?
first year at Humber Comedy writing performance, so things are pretty easy for me. But honestly, I get kind of jumbled talking about it because I'm so passionate about it, and it's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
That I thought maybe I could sing a song about my experience
Oh
with
my
her
God.
instead, and just kind of let you
That's
guys
really
know what I'm
vulnerable.
going through
A
right now. If that
musical
works for you
podcast.
guys.
That's really
Is that
vulnerable.
okay
Please.
for you guys?
Sometimes we sing.
Okay.
Sometimes we sing.
So this song is about my current love situation, and please listen before you judge. Everyone's going through something specific, especially Italian Canadians right now, and so hear me out, and I'll open the floor up for questions afterwards. I'll ask my gracious hosts if they would, but this song is about my current situation, so you can hit that if you'd like. And I wrote this on the bus on the way here, and I want you to know. I want you to let me know if you like it. Get a piece of paper, write down your name, walk down the aisle, kiss your new husband on the face, buy yourself a house, have yourself some kids. This is the way that they told you you should live. Standing in the kitchen, make the kids some food while your husband is at the bar drinking lots of booze. You deserve so much more than this. You should be with me. Please leave Peter Lois. I'm dating Lois Griffin from Family Guy. I'm dating Lois from Family Guy. That's why I came on the show to talk about. I got about a minute and a half longer. Red hair. Green shirt, brown pants. Now it is time for the newlyweds' first dance. I object to this wedding. Lois, I know that you'll end up regretting. It's just a piece of paper, marriage is a sham. Leave your whole family and take my hand. Come with me to Europe, see the Eiffel Tower. Do not let Peter have all of the power. His friends are Joe, Cleveland, and Quagmire. You are the only woman who I admire. Run away with me, leave Spooner Street. This is how life could be. You're so damn sexy. Stewie is your son. Let's go to King Street and have some fun. I'll buy us a bottle of Grey Goose. We can feel the music and just let loose. Then we'll go home in an Uber. Get into my bed, do a doggy style maneuver. I grab you by the waist, I pull you in closer. Your old man Peter was such a poser. Your daughter's name is Meg. I love you to death. I am obsessed with your cartoon breasts. Lois, I love you. Please choose me. Your hair is red and your shirt is green. So that's what, so I've been on a couple dates.
That's incredible.
So yeah, you could say you're in love.
Yeah, so I'm in love, and now you see my side of the story, and you're totally on my side.
You could say you might find her at the Drunken Clam.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note,
that's probably all we have time for.
Thank you so much.
Time for give it up for Noah Maloney, everybody.
Wish him luck.
He did something that not a lot of people are afraid to do. Is he got vulnerable on the show?
He got vulnerable on the show.
He got vulnerable on the pod.
Couldn't be us.
We only, we
we
really hold back.
I hide my love for my boyfriend.
We
with
really
hate.
hold back, and I talk about doing a felony of masturbation. Masturbation, the felony.
Yeah, the felony.
All
right, that's
about our freaking episode.
Yeah, thank you for coming. This was
thank you guys so much for coming. Give it up for yourselves.
The best time in the world. We're gonna end up doing this monthly.
We're gonna do it monthly. So our next show is January 13th, actually, because there's a Christmas party here on the 6th. Before we sign off, I just want to say, if you're here, stick around for Wheel of Comedy after this show.
It's an improvised open mic, free for everyone who's here tonight.
It's gonna be right here. It's already set up.
Super fun. We'll probably also be on
do it because we're addicted to the stage.
Addicted to the fame.
And you know what I'll say? I'm Spencer on everything.
I'm Lily Langen on everything. We
love you all romantically.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Bye. Bye.